Hey everyone, Eric here from Snyk. I hope you're having an awesome day here at DockerCon 2022. As a developer advocate, I get to interface with a lot of developers. And as a Docker captain, I get to collaborate with a lot of container experts, as well as the wizards here at Docker. I pretty much have the dream job. Now, I come from a developer background. And when I first started working with image vulnerability scanning several years ago, it really opened my eyes to the world of Linux distribution and operating system package level vulnerabilities. These are the kinds of things that folks on the sysadmin and security analyst side of the house have been dealing with for decades. And us developers were often blissfully unaware, or unless an incident came up or something. One of the challenges with the vulnerability reports from many of the tools we used was that most image scanners would basically dump the equivalent of a spreadsheet of CVEs out and expect us, the application developers, to know what to do with all of it.
Thanks for scanning your Docker image. Wow, it has 420 volts. Haha, this thing really sucks, doesn't it? Oh well, have fun with that.
Okay, so maybe not that bad, but not far off. Now, one of the reasons I joined the team at Snyk was because it really impressed me that the focus of all of their tools is squarely aimed at making us, the developers, proactive partners in the application security conversation. Snyk doesn't just talk about shifting security left. They empower you with the tools to actually do it. Now, a Snyk scanner will not only alert you to the existence of vulnerabilities, it'll also give you advice about fixes and links to learn more about what it found. Docker has been providing Snyk-powered image scanning at the Docker command line and in Docker Hub since 2020. Let's take a look at what it looks like today. So if we come over here, I'm going to go to my command line, and you can see I built this image already. It's a very simple Nginx-based image. I'm going to run the Docker scan on it now. Now, while this is scanning, it's building up a bill of materials, if you will, and sending that, querying off to our database based on what it found in that, and looking for vulnerable packages and whatnot. Now, while working on containerized applications, one of the most common ways vulnerabilities get introduced into your images is via the base image you're building on top of. Now, as we can see here, there's a long list of vulnerabilities, but what I'm most interested in is at the bottom, I scrolled past it, is this report right here. This is the base image detection I was talking about. It is the not only telling me, you are based on Nginx 1.19, which is accurate. If we went and looked at my Docker file, that's what I'm starting from. It's saying that there are 187 vulnerabilities that come along for the ride with that image. 23 of them are critical. What's really cool, though, is that it's also giving recommendations, saying, hey, if you were willing to upgrade to the next minor, .20, the next major release of this, you could go down to 79 vulnerabilities, 0 of which are critical. There's also a Perl tagged version that's not any better, so we'll ignore that. But what's cool about this is that, even if I'm a junior developer, I just don't know anything about the Nginx, versioning or what's there, I can take this now to my lead developer, my architects, my security AppSec folks, and have an educated discussion with them and say, hey, here's what the tool is saying, here's what it's finding, and here's what it's recommending. Are we good with just going ahead and upgrading or not? And, as an architect, you could look at that and say, well, I think that's good. We can go ahead and upgrade now, and we'll make sure we run our full regression suite. Or maybe we not. Maybe we put this on the backlog. We look at what are these vulnerabilities and determine, well, we can wait on these things because we feel we got mitigation against them. But we'll add it to the backlog, and we'll make sure we get this added, upgraded very soon. So the CLI is powerful. Sometimes, though, it's nice to have a formatted view in which our free web app can do for you. It can provide this nice view that, as you can see in the screenshot, that gives you groups it nicely and just makes it easier to read. Well, wouldn't it be nice if you could get this kind of experience right on your desktop? Well, today I'm excited to introduce our new Snyk Docker desktop extension, which will give you the power of our CLI image scanner along with the ease of use of the Snyk web application, all right on your desktop. So let's see how to do that. To get that, let me get back over here, and I'm going to open the Docker dashboard. Now, I am using a developer pre-release because this is still in beta as of the day I recorded this. So you're going to see beta throughout here. To install it, you simply are going to go to Add Extensions, and you'll be dropped in the Marketplace. And there's our Snyk extension. I'm just going to simply click Install, and we're good to go. So I'm going to open that now, and I'm going to scan the same thing. I can either go in here and pick it from a dropdown, or I could type it. So I'll just pick it here, and we'll say test.
12 seconds later.
Just like the CLI offers, you can dig into any of the vulnerabilities details by simply clicking on these Learn More links. I'll show you that just takes us to our Snyk vulnerability database, and you can see all sorts of details about it if you care to see. So you're getting all the power of the CLI and the nice look and feel of the web app without having to set up a project separately or anything else. It's right here on your desktop. Now, Snyk is proud to be a day one launch partner with Docker, which means that our extension will be available from the moment Docker Desktop's extension is released. And if you're part of the developer preview program with Docker, you can start using it right now, honestly. We would love to hear about your experiences with the extension. So let us know by joining our Discord server by clicking the link at our community site, devseccon.com. And if you have any enhancement requests or, heaven forbid, any issues, you can easily open a ticket at support.snyk.io. You can also visit us at the Snyk booth if you have any questions about this or any of our tools. Thanks for listening. I hope you have a great rest of your day here at DockerCon.